Bangladesh fighting back with a partnership of 29, a lead of 160 now. Fielder comes right in front of him in the catching position.
The ability to bat and hang around for 46 deliveries, giving some confidence to Zakir Ali. Give the strike back to Hassan Mahmood early in the over. The Zimbabwean fielders can sense they can have this man.
A short made off right in front. They want to do something different because this can turn out to be a very frustrating for Zimbabwe.
Showing some good defensive technique, Hassan Mahmood. Right behind the ball, head still.
Let's go, Willie. Let's go,
Great resilience. Times it can be tempting for a lower order batter to see a loopy delivery. Not Hassan Mahmood.
Yeah, Bangladesh would be hoping that still there's half an hour or so for lunch. If they can, this pair can just hang around. Looks like Muzrabani is just loosening up at long off.
Just one from the over, 242 for 7.
Second innings partnerships for Bangladesh, 60, Mominul Mahmudul 65, Mominul Shanto, and except for Zakir and Shanto for 39, which seem to be taking them to some sort of respectability and comfort. Hasn't really worked, but this one, so very crucial. 29 runs so far. Now, Tanayuchi from the other end. Now, that once again interests me. The very first ball been played down the line and is given the strike back to Hassan Mahmood. Must say Hassan Mahmood, 11 runs of 50 balls, has shown a tremendous amount of grit and determination. Zakir Ali now on 47. 8th innings, 311 runs, a very decent average of 44.43. Best of 91. Oh, again, a tentative little push just past the bat there. It's a period of time. The Zimbabwean bowlers, Tino, may be a touch frustrated with not getting the success they had early today.
Yeah, and they need to realize that it's test match cricket, so they shouldn't be frustrated. Because they came out this morning, they had a plan, and the plan has worked thus far. I think if anybody had said to them, at this stage of the morning, they would have got 3 wickets, regardless of how many runs have been added. They would have taken it. So they need to understand that they've done the bulk of the difficult work this morning. And Test cricket's not all about bulldozing people through, as we've spoken about all the way through these 3 days. We've had a wonderful contest, a war of attrition between bat and ball. And to win a test match, you have to work extremely hard. So Bangladesh are allowed to have a period of resistance. And as you say, they've both batted very well, these two. Doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to get the later wickets. New ball is not too far away from now. And that's something that'll be in the back of the Zimbabwean bowlers, that man in particular, as well as the Bangladesh batters.
Absolutely right, particularly the new ball, but all credit has to be given to Zakir Ali in just keeping his senses at one point in time, looking to go after the bowling, then watered it down, playing to the requirements. on edge and just passed. I think might have just dropped short there. Very fortunate.
Good Vicky, good Vicky, good Vicky, good Vicky, good Vicky.
Yeah, it looks like it just dropped short to Sean Williams, but his reaction is almost as if the ball's carried to him and he's a little bit disappointed. This will give us a better indication. Oh, it's carried through, but very difficult to his weaker hand, Sean Williams. But he's a man who prides himself on his fielding, and he'll be disappointed with that. Difficult.
Yeah, very difficult. That would have been a stunning catch if he hung on to it, but fortune for Hassan Mahmood gets to the strikers, and on 47 is Zakir Ali. Shuffle and Rasul's round, and he finds the boundary that takes him to his 50. What a very well compiled 50 under extreme duress. And a situation when Bangladesh have their backs to the wall is really excelled. Has gone to 51, his fourth Test 50 and the first against Zimbabwe, and he needs to carry on. It's 248 for 7.
Come Willie, a good six, a good six, a good six.
Massive fight back here by Bangladesh, led by Zakir Ali. Hassan Mahmood on strike now. Guides the ball, thinks of a run, not quite there. But what an innings so far by Zakir.
Come Willie, come Willie, come Willie, come Willie.
The consistency from Hassan Mahmood has been just getting the edge on or about. He's been fending off, he's been feeling for it, and he's been fortunate, must say that. He's been brave. Played some good shots. Oh, another one. That is a beauty. Drift in and the turn away from Masakatsa.
Nice Willie, nice Willie, nice Willie.
Oh, it's gone big time. And it's up in the air. There's a fielder coming underneath that one. Well, a rush of blood not required at this point of time. After being so resilient, he just threw the bat at that one, and it's a good catch taken by Muzrabani.
It was the two deliveries before that have forced the shot. I can almost guarantee you that. Ball turning past the outside edge and deciding to remove Masakadza from that area where he was bowling in a good length. Muzarabani completes the catch, and Bangladesh lose their 8th wicket. It's 248 for 8.
Come on, guys. Batsman in. Be ready for it. Be ready for it. Come on.
Bangladesh have lost their 8th wicket after the door resistance with a good partnership between Hassan Mahmood and Zakir Ali. You've got Khalid Ahmed, the local boy. Well, he doesn't have lots of figures, good figures with the bat, but he needs to give the support. He's in the middle because of this.
Yeah, no need. No need at all. He had done such a wonderful job up until now in support of Zakir Ali. Now Zimbabwe will be thinking, could we just wrap up this innings before the luncheon break? 22 minutes to go. Outside edge, gone! There is a possibility of that for sure. Wellington Masakadza, 2-2.
Oh, he's been bowling so very well. He got a little lucky with the wideish delivery the previous wicket, but this one was a beauty. That ball just angled in. He did bowl a couple earlier on. You can see drift in here and that grip, more pitches on the fourth day, and it just induced the edge of Khalid Ahmed, and the skipper had no problems with the big smile on his face. Zimbabwe on top. Bangladesh lose 9, 248 now for 9, and Khalid Ahmed walks back rather disconsolately without bothering the scorers. Last man in for Bangladesh. Naid Rana facing a hat-trick delivery from Wellington Masakadza. 24 runs so far. Needs to survive, needs to stay and give Zakir Ali as much support, or at least for 10 minutes to go into lunch. A slip and a gully now. Hat-trick ball, well negotiated. That is a superlative over from Masakadza. It's 248 for 9. Whole scenario has changed. So only Zakir Ali with 51 now holding fort.
Yeah, last wicket to fall. He's shown signs of threatening to get that outside edge. He does there, Wellington Masakadza, and comfortable catch from Craig Irvin.
Now no close-in protections. The intentions from Zakir Ali will be clear. He'll try to hog as much of the bowling as he can and get some quick runs. On the right, there he goes. As expected, fielder coming underneath that one, and he's going to go right over. You can watch it go. Hung there in the air tantalizingly for the fielder, but it was hard. Hit hard enough to take it over the top.
Yeah, you're right. He's only going to go one way here, Zakir Ali. Struck this one well. What I like about that is he's moved himself over across to the offside. So he's got more access to the ball to hit leg.
And no slips, understandably, at this point in time. Just backward point. The only close-in fielder. There he goes again. Oh, almost had him in trouble. Maybe striking outside the line. A polite appeal from the bowler. Is he going to get some advice with regard to just taking that review?
Yeah, that has struck him well outside the line of the off stump. In particular with the angle from left arm over. But Craig Irvin's taken the gamble.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. I have checked both feeds. It's fair delivery. You can go to front on. nice and slow. W on-field decision. I have checked both feeds. It's fair delivery. Can you go to the ultra edge, please? Flat line as the ball past the bat. You can go to the ball tracking. Original decision is not off the bat. You can go to the ball tracking. Original decision is not off the bat. You can go to the ball tracking. On-field decision is not out. In fact, umpire's call because of the sink. Just you can stay with your on-field call not out because of the sink. Just you can stay with your
The original decision was not out. It's pretty evident that it's going outside off. The original decision was not out. He goes, shuffles, gets hold of it. This time round, the fielder is coming as the ball drops on him, decides to take a run on the third ball. As the ball drops on him, decides to take a run on the third ball. As the ball drops on him, decides to take a run on the third ball. As the ball drops on him, decides to take a run on the third ball. As the ball drops on him, decides to take a run. Hoping for another couple of minutes at least. Hang on to hoping. He goes big time, but there's a fielder coming around. He's going to try to get it, and he does eventually. He has done well. Well judged, Zakir Ali. Change of bats. It's not a change of fortune for him. He holds out, and Bangladesh are all out for 255. It's not a change of fortune for him. He holds out, and
This man has been outstanding. His 9th in the Test match, his 50th in Test match cricket for Zimbabwe. Zakir Ali was going one way, looking to clear the leg side boundary. Gone a long way out. Very well judged catch by Nick Welsh.
Zakir Ali
that ensures that
one way, looking to
the
clear the
Bangladesh innings comes to an end.
On a long way out.
And it does so with an outstanding contribution from Zakir Ali. 58 in 111 balls. He was the star of the show for Bangladesh with the bat. This man, the star of the show for Zimbabwe with the ball. 6 wickets
from Zakir Ali.
for 72, 5 maidens in there as well. Lovely economy of just 3.54 to the over.
It has been an absolutely marvellous exhibition of bowling, pace bowling on a sporting track. Zakir Ali leading his team out, holding the ball, and deservedly so. He's been, as you mentioned earlier, thorn in the flesh for the Bangladeshi batters. Kept his cool. He's so diligent and disciplined in his bowling. Never seen him get carried away when the batters were on top, and it has paid off. 22.2 overs this session, 61 runs, and 6 wickets have fallen, which has resulted in Bangladesh holding up in the second innings for 255. Zimbabwe now need 174 runs for a win.
The session started very well for Zimbabwe. This was just the second ball this morning. Zarabani missing the captain. Good catch from Victor Nyauchi. There was Lady Salmira who started in the middle. He played a couple of nice strokes, but he wasn't to last too long. The outside edge taken by Ryan Bennett in the gully. And then the top edge going through to the keeper to see the end of Taijul Islam.
Yeah, I think the shots that could have been avoided. That was one that reflected off. Full toss, low full toss was put away with comfort. Zakir Ali was always looking for runs as he swiveled round and got that behind square. Now a rush of blood from Hassan Mahmood, who did a lot of hard work but eventually perished. And then cluster of wickets, good catch in the slips, some turning balls. Big point attempted eventually, trying to get a move on. Succeeded on one occasion, falling short, but on the second, it was the safe hands of Welsh who finished the innings and gave them a cluster of wickets. Succeeded on one occasion, falling short.
Yeah, it was a struggle at the top of the innings again, but Mominul Hassan Joy chipped in with 33. 47 for Mominul until he got out. And then the captain Shanta, who got out early this morning for 60. That's 58 in 111 from Zakir Ali, ensuring they get to 255. Partnership 60 between Mominul and Mominul and Shanto, the captain, 65. And then later on in the innings,
until he got out.
35 between Hassan and Zakir Ali until Hassan
for 60.
foul prey
That's 58
to Wellington Masakadza
from Zakir Ali,
Ensuring
they get 255. Partnership 60 between Mominul and Mominul and Shanto, the captain, 65. And then later on in the innings, Mominul until he got out.
35 between
the captain.
Hassan
And then later on in the innings, Mominul until he got out. 35 between the captain. And then later on in the innings, Mominul until he got out. 35 between the captain. And then later on.
বিদ্যুতের অপচয়